Rated R. Again, about 6 miles ago to Mance. Did you really? That's awesome. What up, Jones? How's it going, man? I am drinking Shock Top tonight, the Belgian wheat edition, as I'm going to call it. They didn't have any of the summer shandy or lemon shandy at the gas station, so I got the Belgian wheat. Next best thing for Shock Top, I guess. Very, very good beer, though, in my opinion. Definitely a good summertime beer when it's nice and humid outside. Yeah, I keep it realistic for the most part. You won't ever see me doing really dumb things too often. Every now and then the people in Twitch will convince me to do something crazy, but I try to play the game like it's meant to be played. Hey, go get him, Jones. I literally just ran to the gas station before I started the stream. I was like, man, I need beer or wine. Decided to go with beer. I was drinking the Belgian wheat at the San Antonio FC game last night, which is a soccer game here in San Antonio. Started getting into it. It was either that or Ziegenbach last night. I'm glad I went with the Belgian wheat because it was insanely hot. There was zero wind for the first half of the game. Everybody was just like dripping sweat, and then finally a storm started coming, and on the outside of the storm, a bunch of wind was hitting or going through the stadium, which helped out quite a bit. As soon as that wind hit, you could hear everybody go, "Oh, thank God." That's how hot it was. Oh, I get what you're saying, Elite. Yeah, the only thing they had close to that is it's not really a dispatching game, but it's one where you switch to tracks as the trains go through it. It's kind of cheesy. It's not exactly what you're looking for, but that'd be awesome if they just had a dispatching game that would had scenarios for that. That'd be very, very cool. Alright, green signal up ahead, still stuck at 25 miles per hour as we head to Mance. Yeah, it was pretty brutal last night. We're still undefeated. We tied last night 0-0, which is pretty boring. I think we're still first in both the Eastern and Western Conference of the USL, though, if you guys follow soccer at all. I would definitely stream it, too, if they had it. Again, there's a game that you'd probably enjoy that's out right now. It's called Train Something. Someone mentioned it on the last stream I was on. I have it if you want to look through my games that I own. And it's, again, it's not a dispatching game, but you do switch to tracks as a bunch of AI trains go through to keep them from hitting each other. But it's a little, what would I say, cartoonish. It's not very realistic, so to speak. Thought I heard another train coming. Let's hope we can get one more train cam before the sun goes down, but we'll see. Oh, there is a train coming. Just kidding, guys. We're definitely going to get at least one more, if not another one after this. Train Dispatcher 3, that's not the game I was talking about. No, I'm thinking of something else. Again, just in case you guys do want to donate later, we do Gaming for Charity for Cancer Research Institute, otherwise known as CRI. We're trying to collect $40 for June. We collected over 110, or excuse me, over 90 last month, and I just made a donation for 160, or actually 180, I believe, to CRI earlier today. Oh, having a scanner would be pretty cool. I'd have to figure out how to tie that in to the stream somehow, though. There we go. 2 up. Union Pacific's right there. Looks like it's going to be mixed cargo from the looks of it. Nice sketchy white van on train cam. Yeah, it's actually an AC technician right there. He's a pretty cool dude. He's an older guy. The Radio Shack by me closed down. What's up, Atomic Shockwave? How's it going, man? Run 8's actually a pretty good game. There's a new version of Run 8 I haven't played yet that has a little bit better graphics. Very cool because you can play multiplayer on realistic servers. And you have the dispatcher if you want to be a dispatcher. That's definitely a game you could do it on. So Run 8, as far as the realism goes, is really, really good. As far as the graphics quality, when I played it and a few other things, it was lacking. But definitely worth checking out. Yeah, I knew Radio Shack was definitely slowly going out of business. Which is unfortunate because Radio Shack always had those little tools and things you needed that no other place carries. I guess with places like Amazon and online ordering, it's kind of shutting them out of business quicker than later, if that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Run 8 has enough developers behind it. It's just one or two guys from what I know. I'll be on for another probably 2 hours or so, Jones. I'm going to play the rest of the service, give away a couple free games, and then we're going to play a little bit of selling, which the stream will drop off when I play selling, which I'm okay with. There you go, Fat Uncle Dan. It's called Train Valley. Thank you. Yeah, Nacho, if you want to look up Train Valley, that's a game you might like playing. They might have, Nacho. Yeah, I used to go, same thing, I used to go get parts for a soldering. I had the heat guns. They had all the little screwdrivers for like, not model cars, but different things. There's a pusher on the back of that one too. But all the tools you couldn't get at like Home Depot or Best Buy and other places, they always had the crazy stuff. Anyways, we might catch one more train before the sun goes down. We'll see what happens. Cross my fingers. Hopefully we get one more. Let's see where we're at on the map. So we started down here just outside Cumberland Yard. We're definitely over halfway, and it's going to get a little bit quicker once we pass by Mance and head up to the summit. Definitely need to watch my speed. Yeah, I have no clue about the antenna stuff. VH radio, antenna, pick up 100 miles. That's crazy. Is that legal, or do you have to have a license to do that, Nacho? I think you have to get like an operator license to have an antenna like that, right? Or no? Oh, only if you transmit? Okay. What up, off-roader? How's it going, man? You're going to tell me something at the, when you're over there. I don't know what you're going to tell me, but feel free to if you want to. If not, not a big deal. Okay. We went from a Hispanic guy to a white girl. Now we got a black girl with us. So we're definitely on the ghost train right now. That's kind of crazy. It's moving around a lot, too. You alright? You gonna be okay? How's the app, off-roader? Is it pretty good? I know I could definitely tie in my phone to the computer to pick up audio if I needed to. If you transmit without a license, you could be arrested. What's the the type of antenna they use in like rallies? And a lot of people have them on the back of their trucks and on top of their cars that you can transmit with. It's not CB. I forgot what the name of it is. I don't think it's VHF either. It's something else. Can't think of the name. Again, I can't think of any name today regardless, so my mind's not working properly. Is it CB radios? I don't think it's a CB though. I think it's something that's a little bit higher than that. No. Maybe UHF. No, ham radio. There you go. That's it right there. I'm thinking of ham radio. When I used to have a rally car at all the races, everybody that was running the event had ham radios. And they were talking about you had to get a operator license to do it and keep up with your hours or something like that. Never really talked to them in detail about it. I was like, yeah, I'm not putting an antenna on my CTSV at the time, but SimSig? What is that, Fat Uncle Dan? SimSig? Does it actually run on Windows, or do you have to like run it in a DOS emulator? Modern railway signaling systems in Great Britain from the point of view of the railway. Oh, see, that's cool. Fat Uncle Dan, that sounds pretty crazy. I've never even heard of that, to be honest with you. So what we need to do is figure out how to develop games, and we need to make the new SimSig. That's going to be my $40,000 idea that we can make $40,000 on. I was going to say $1 million idea, but I don't think $1 million. Or I'd say, let's see, if we can sell it for $10, still have to have 100,000 people buy it. We might be able to get 100,000 people to buy the game if we make a good one. Only problem is I have no clue how to develop games, guys. I can sell you a house. I can do a lot of things. I can even manage your house. Developing a game, can't do. There you go. We got one on board. Nacho's on board for it. Who else is on board to help us out? I'll be the manager for you guys. I feel like a sports manager. You don't really do anything. You kind of sit back and do all the business deals. Now we are notch 8 above 900 amps, 1.5% incline, and barely keeping it at 22 miles per hour currently. Too much weight for the locomotives that we got, in my opinion. Way too much weight. Coaster fans on board. I get what you're saying, off-roader. Lives with the grandparents. Her grandmother's insane. I think everybody starts to go a little insane as the older they get. Everybody's crazy in their own way. We all know that. So if you say you're not crazy, you're definitely the crazy one of the bunch. But I think as everybody gets older, everybody gets their own little pet peeves going. Again, if you guys are just tuning in, the bell's down here in case anybody's wondering. Turn it on for you real quick. Actually matches up with it. Haven't done a crazy view like this ever. It's kind of crazy looking. I think there's another crossing coming up. I'm going to go ahead and blow my horn like there is one though. There you go, Fat Uncle Dan. Couldn't have said it better myself. Whoa. Totally just changed my view. That scared the crap out of me. Yeah, this train is definitely too long and too heavy for the 2 locomotives that we got. We're running notch 8 right now, barely getting up to speed at 25 miles per hour, 1.5% incline. We're getting definitely pretty close to the summit. Mance is right here, and we're only a few miles away from the summit, which is right in this area. The long tunnel is on this bend, and then we'll be able to go a little bit quicker once we get in this area. It goes up to about 35, I believe, as we head to Rockwood Mine. Oh, we have another train coming, guys. Yes, I was hoping to get at least 3 tonight. Definitely getting 3. Yeah, well, I don't know. Some 21s shouldn't be making their own decisions. I would say most can, though. Off-roader. She's like, you better give me that good food. Maybe she's using you as her boyfriend. Like, hey, y'all better bring me back some food. Yeah, Davis, I agree, man. The physics are very, very good in this game. I hear the train. I know it's coming. My house is starting to shake. Or my man cave / studio is starting to shake is what I should say. This lovely wood that was built in the 40s. All right, definitely getting close now. Let's see what we got. Probably more up Union Pacific. It's spicy. She's going to have to take her Tums that night. All right, here we go. Yep, more Union Pacific. 6, 1, 2, 3. Jesus. Is that a BNSF in the back right there? I think that was BNSF. Still don't like the frame rate, but you know, it's the only camera I could find that was USB compatible. See, off-roader, I'm getting better at this rail fanning stuff, slowly but surely. Three up and 1 BNSF. Were those AC4400s in the front or AC6000s in the front? That's what it looked like to me. But again, I'm still not good at picking out the exact locomotives that they are. Someone on here definitely knows. Where's Nacho? Nacho, what kind of locomotive was that up front? Do you know? You can guess. I'd probably just agree with you anyways. I think we actually have a pusher in the back. I can hear another locomotive coming right about now. Or not. I definitely hear rumbling like there's another locomotive and pushing in the back, but we'll see. Could just be how big the train is. Ah, okay. I'm going with what you say, Joseph. Sounds about right to me. Okay, no pusher in the back. All right, back to the never-ending sand patch grade part 2. We're getting closer to Mance, and then it's all, I'm not going to say downhill from there. It's got a little bit more uphill after that, but it's going to go a lot quicker once we get past the summit and head towards Rockwood Mine. Probably about another 25 minutes or so left in this particular service. What up, that Canadian man? How's it going? Yeah, there's a bush right outside by the camera. I definitely need to cut back. As far as cutting the tree down, I think that's city property. I might just offer, hey, can I trim the tree up a little bit, raise the canopy for you guys? They'd probably say yes, but I don't know. I really don't want to go talk to the city, I'm not going to lie. The less the city knows about me and my camera, the better. I'm doing pretty good, Canadian man, just having a beer or two, playing some Train Sim World, hanging out with you guys. It's always a good day when I can do that, right? Still a green signal up ahead, which is good. You can see at 1.8% incline right now, we're actually losing speed slowly due to how heavy the train is, which is insane. Yeah, this is version 1.4 a la mode. How's it going, man? I might, Davis. You never know. No one knows where I live, so none of you guys can tell on me. I think it's still doable for me to go out there one early morning and cut it down. Would it be bad if I just cut the whole tree down? I'd probably get in trouble then, huh? At least cut a few branches, make it look a little bit nicer. Alright, Tactical Dan, take care, man. Definitely appreciate you coming by to hang out, as always. And hope to see you in the future, man. Take care. What's good, a la mode? Haven't seen you in a while. Long time no chat. Let's see what we got next to us. Oh! Still got the black lady. Went from a Mexican guy to a white girl to a black girl. Black lady. Woman. Whatever you want to say. Alright, about 1 mile from Mance, and then we're going to start heading just slightly southeast towards the summit. What tree? The tree's all laying on the ground for like months in advance, or coming up. Nice, Legend on mode. Very cool. What are you planning to do with your life? Let me pretend I'm your dad for a minute. Do you have any plans, or do you plan to, you should actually go to college. I hate recommending college to anybody, but it's definitely a good idea. Let's get on the outside real fast for this turn. Might be able to see the train looping around. Pretty cool view right there. What we got down there? You see how long the train actually is. Pretty crazy. That is true, off-roader. Go to community college? Cool. That's awesome, seeing the train snake around like that. Very, very cool. That's good. At least you're doing something. I took about a half a year off before I went in the military once I got out of high school. I think I went in the military because I was so bored. Had I gone to college, I probably would have stayed in college, though. Had I gone to college, I definitely would have been in a few classes completely wasted, or at least hungover at the bare minimum. Alright, finally get to our VIA location, Mance, which means we're very, very close to the summit. We'll be reaching that. There we go. Next location is Salisbury. I don't have a clue how far that is. 6 miles to go, so that should be way past the summit point. Oh yeah, summit's right here, so that's way past the summit point. After that, we'll be stopping right at Rockwood Mines. Coaster fan just sent me a message saying, on a stormy night, hook the tree up to your car or truck. If the city says anything, just say it blew over. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, that's something I'd actually still go to college for, is working at a brewery. We got a bunch here in San Antonio, even one downtown by the place where I purchased a townhouse at the Pearl Brewery. It's I think it's called Southerley Brewing Company, and those guys are just sitting on their iPods listening to music as they make beer all day. To me, that sounds like the perfect job. Yes, it's kind of hard work. It's a little bit manual labor, but I think it's you get the fruits of your labor afterwards. It's like growing plants and then being able to harvest the vegetables and fruits off of it. What up, Sand? How's it going, man? Google Translate. Got an AI train going by. Intermodal, actually. Let's see what my frame rate is, because it used to be like 15, 16 during this. Now I'm getting over 30 frames with the AI train on screen. That's insane. Very, very good. And our miles per hour is going to increase to 30 coming up. Again, as we head southbound or southeast towards the summit here shortly. That's awesome, Train Man. What kind of orchard do you work at? Pretty much, Sand. It's version 1.4 that was just released by Dovetail Games. Got a new livery right here, as you can see on the AC4400CW. I think it's called the LN2 or LVN2. And my train is way too heavy for the 2 locomotives that I had, unfortunately. So it takes forever to get up to speed. As you can see, we're notch 8 the bulk of the time. Apples and peaches, that's awesome. When I used to live in Georgia, we would drive just south down to Florida to go to the peach farms, the peach orchards down there. And man, those were some amazing peaches. We would take them back. My grandma used to make the best handmade peach cobbler ever. One of my greatest childhood memories was doing that. So shout out to you working at one of those. It's awesome. All right, we're finally at the tunnel, almost to the top of the hill, or the summit of Sand Patch Grade. This is the second tunnel on this and the longest tunnel on this route, or route, however you want to pronounce it. Yeah, my grandma used to actually have blueberries at her house, along with a huge farm and some other things. She had a pond there, bunch of cows and all sorts of animals that people used to take care of, but huge blueberry fields. So she made a ton of blueberry cobblers, but it was always a special thing for us to go to the peach farm or peach orchard, pick peaches or buy the peaches there, and then go back and make them at some point. Or make peach cobbler, I should say. Let me see what that is, a la mode. I don't want to speed. It says still trying to find it. Did you type that in wrong? The first one didn't work. Let me look at the second one. Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. That looks sick. Kind of looks like a prison train though too at the same time. But that's pretty cool livery. Alright, finally got clearance up to 30. And again, we'll be getting clearance up to 35 here shortly once we get past the summit. And we're finally not having to do notch 8, thank God. Don't want to burn up these motors, but I don't have to. Thank you for the 20 plus viewers on Twitch and YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, please switch over to twitch.tv/MiddleAgedGamer if you want to watch me and chat with us. Got a bunch of cool people you can chat to, ask questions about this game or any other game that you play.
Don't you know?